Hi guys. Oh, sorry. Why am I so shy? Literally, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. If you're new here, my name is Mariam, but I go by Slim, all right? In the streets, they call me Slim. I literally live in the suburbs. Let's get real, let's get raw, let's get vulnerable. I feel like I am in a very transitional period in my life. I feel like it's reflecting in my content. I know a lot of you guys started coming here for the content with Dan and I, and then my Serbia vlogs. And I know that some of you just came here to look at Dan's fine, sexy behind. So here's a couple minutes of Dan. Are we back? Are you good? Okay, let's focus now on me. As much as I love filming my Serbia vlogs, the issue is I don't live in Serbia. I cannot produce consistent Serbia vlogs. I love making videos with Dan and I just cannot consistently keep it up. And also, personally, I don't want to make our relationship my personality. And one of the main reasons I'm making today's video is because I am going through a pivotal moment in my life where I feel like it's giving character development. You know that point in the movie where the main character goes through adversity and then they like find themselves through all that adversity and they start shining, 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 yeah. That's me right now in this very moment. I feel like for the past couple of years, I have gone through so much with my postpartum depression and my postpartum anxiety. I feel like I'm finally on the other side of that. And I just feel like I have so much I want to show you guys, so much I want to tell you guys, so many adventures that I want to go on and so much content I want to create. And so I decided to, I guess, start a series on my channel, which is Life in My 30s, because she is 30, honey. She's a mom, she's a wife, she's all the things, you know? And I just want to provide a more mature, realistic insight into my life. And if you guys gain something out of it, I would be so glad. I hope you guys enjoy this new direction that we're going in, and I hope you guys decide to stay and follow along. And yeah, hope you enjoy today's video. What did I do? What was that? What was that hand motion? Hope you enjoy today's video. Funga macho. Close your eyes. Inana, pakam me. Yeah, look at Ina. Yeah, you look so good. You can do kucha. Mama tafanya baadaye. Guys, you are witnessing history because she's having a little bit of anxiety. I am having a little bit of an anxious moment, and by a little bit, I mean a lot of it. It is 2025 as you're watching this, and one of the things that I want to do is do things by myself and be scared, not be scared of situations and learning how to pivot and know how to do things, and also be in public, which is so many things all at once. Let me start from the beginning because I feel like I'm rambling at this point. So this vlog, right? This vlog was supposed to be like, new beginnings, 2025. I am trying to be the better version of myself and be stronger mentally and emotionally and face the things that scare me, which is being out in public and public transportation. For some reason, I just have had this fear after having Irina that I am going to get kidnapped or something's going to happen to me. And I want to face that fear, but I was taking the easy way out and I was gonna go with one of my friends, but they couldn't go. And then like I tried a couple of my other friends, but like they have lives. You know, they have lives. Apparently they have lives. Why am I yelling? I'm an adult. They have lives, understandably so. And I did have a little bit of a moment where I was like, oh my God, like I really wanted to vlog this specific thing. Like I really just wanted to conquer this. And then I started getting down on myself. And then I said, hold up. Wait a minute. This is supposed to be a transformative period. What if this is an opportunity for me to learn? What if this is an opportunity for me to grow and like face my fears? Am I the main character of my own life? Because this is giving character development. Wouldn't it be sad and awful if I actually don't do this? I am thinking about going into the city by myself, getting on the metro, doing it all myself, because at the end of the day, I'm a 30-year-old woman. I am a grown adult. I have faced things in my life that would break people. And getting on public transportation, which I've been on so many times before, and being out in public is what makes me scared. I got this. I got this. This will not, listen, this will not beat me. This will not eat me. We're gonna conquer our fears and do what we gotta do. But first, let me cry about it.
Get your butt up and work, Get your butt up and work,
Welcome back.
I'm not gonna critique that.
They'd really be like, you're too mean. You need to leave.
He is even in a fun second. One time we were like, damn, I knew something.
I really was like, I predicted that. I literally did that.
I'm a mother. I'm a wife. I got a whole mortgage. I'm 30 years old. I can do this. I can take public transportation by myself. I can go into the city by myself. I can explore by myself. It's an adventure. It's an adventure. I am so anxious right now. But it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. This is fun. This is the vibe. Hello, we're doing something different. This is what it looks like to conquer your fear. I am so nervous that I have cotton mouth right now. Guys, I can't make this ish up. The one day I decided to go out and have an adventure, weird wild shit is happening. I literally had to call Dan to keep from like having a full-blown panic attack and crying, but I'm not gonna let that experience ruin things for me. But this is why I don't go out in public, because some people are so weird. And it's so funny because Dan is always making fun of me about my fear of like getting kidnapped, but I'm like, the likelihood of it happening, honestly, at this point, very real.
so glad I came out here. I've been wanting to come out here for quite some time, but I was just too scared once to travel into the city by myself. And now I finally did it on my own, and I'm so freaking proud of myself. Did we get off to a little bit of a rocky start? Yes. Did a man assault me on the train? Yes. But we made it here, and I'm so happy. I feel
There is nothing that pisses me off more than horrible audio, and as you can tell in this segment, the audio is complete trash. I had a whole idea set up of like public vlogging in the botanical gardens here because the scenery, the vibes, calming, everything, but the audio is complete crap. But I was essentially saying that I'm really glad that I overcame this fear of public transportation. Well, not really overcome, but I'm really glad that I'm starting to break down my fear of being in public and public transportation and just being perceived and being seen. I feel like for so long I've just been so nervous to do a lot of the things that I've wanted to do, and I think that's one because I was mentally, emotionally not in a great place, not in a great headspace for quite a bit, and I just wasn't in the realm for doing new things. I just was so frightened about the change of becoming a mom, and just my lifestyle completely did a full 180 that anything new was just too much, and I did not want to get outside my comfort zone. I think that also has to do with how I grew up. For those of you who don't know, I don't really share that much actually, but I grew up pretty sheltered as a kid, and I really couldn't do much of anything. And now that I'm an adult, I'm kind of like, I can do whatever I want, like anything. So why not, you know? And like I said, granted, for the last 2 years, I did go through a lot, but now is like a time for change. I just want to be very fearless. I'm very adamant about that. One, for my sake, but two, I have a kid, and I don't want her to grow up the same way that I did, growing up within the confines of my fears because I'm scared and I know what and how that's affected me, and I don't want to do that to her. And while I do understand that my parents grew up differently and it was a different time, and all parents want their children to be safe, I just felt like I was a little too sheltered. And I don't want her to go through that. I want her to experience things. I want her to experience life. I want her to truly live. And the only way for her to do that is for her to see me do that and not hold myself back. I just feel like for so long I've been in my own way, and I feel like this is a new chapter for me, and I want to bring you guys along. And although I am anxious, I'm nervous, I'm scared, I'm all the things, I'm excited, and this move feels right. It feels good, and I think that's what's most important. I feel like more of myself with this direction that I'm going in, and I'm just embracing things as they come.
Kristen Wiig is like her best friend, and I think they go on a cruise or something. That's one of those. It's because someone that we knew
killing it. And that's when I was Kansas City, I love it. Caleb also no. So
I am doing a vision board, which like I've never done a vision board before. However, I hear that it works. And I'm also a visual person when it comes to wanting to achieve my goals. I oftentimes keep the vision up here and I'll replay moments that I would like to happen and like goals I would like to achieve and how it would look like and how it would play out. The part that is very difficult is that it's so easy to forget my goals. So I just want to have it down on paper so I can visualize it every day. So that way I can actually accomplish them, because sometimes you can get so caught up in the day-to-day that you don't realize like, hey, me doing XYZ doesn't really align with my goals and my actions. So we need to get back to it. I am not going to show you my whole vision board. One, I'm not done, but like two, I'm the type of person where like I feel as if you have goals that you want to accomplish, if you have things that you truly want to get done, all of that, I think it's so important, it's very imperative you keep that to yourself. I'm the type of person where I get so much validation when I tell people, oh, I want to do X, Y, and Z, and then I just don't do it because that validation was enough to feed me, and then I don't continue on with my goals. I feel like I've done it on here before where I'm like, I'm gonna post consistently, and then I never post consistently. But then I stop talking about how I want to post consistently, and I've been consistent in the last couple of months, and I just like, once I've made it about me and less about the validation from other people, I just kept accomplishing my goals. I saw a video where it was like, in order for you to create a vision board, in order for you to carry out the goals that you want to carry out, it's best to find a word that will define your year. So for me, in the year 2025, I want to be fearless. So I started envisioning what that looks like, what that feels like, and something that was hindering me was that, one, I was too scared to go outside, and I would constantly film inside, and it would feed my depression, my anxiety, and all these things, and my content became repetitive, and I stopped really truly enjoying filming. I stopped enjoying editing, and it became tedious, and then it became harder for me to be consistent. It became more of a mental load. I realize that when I'm in Serbia, I enjoy filming, I enjoy being outside. But that's because, one, I'm in a different environment, but I also make the effort to go outside. I will literally go on adventures in Serbia, but I never do here, and a lot of it has to do with my fears. I just feel safer when I'm there. And so here in the States, I don't know why, I just don't feel as like safe. So when I go outside, I'm like, what if somebody's hiding in the bushes looking at me? And so I've just been a little fearful to go outside, but this is my year of being fearless. When I set out to go into the city, I was really scared. I was really scared because I was like, what if something happens to me? And something did. A man decided to violate me on the train, which like, it was very traumatic, like for various reasons that I don't want to go into, I don't want to share because it's very personal. I literally am going to talk about it in therapy, and I cried. I broke down and cried when I got home to Dan. However, I was just so determined to go into the city and not let this person who could have ultimately ruined my day, I'm not gonna let this person take away what I set to do. And I feel like it would have been easier for me to go back home and not accomplish what I want to accomplish, but that would have fed into my fear. And I had to tell myself, unfortunately, this is something that does happen. And it was just the off chance that it literally happened to me. But I decided to go into the city anyways. I've always wanted to go to the Botanical Gardens in DC, and I was just like, nope, I'm gonna do it. I set out to do this thing, I'm gonna do it. And I did. And I am so proud of myself. I am a resilient person. I've always known this about myself. I come from a resilient line of women, and sometimes I wish I didn't have to be resilient. Sometimes I wish I didn't have to be strong. 2025 is really about me just doing things. Even if I'm scared, I'm gonna come out the other side a lot stronger. And at the end of the day, this is gonna be great for me, which means it's gonna be great for Irina. I want her to witness, you know, me overcoming my fears, my struggles, because in turn, I would like for her in the future, when she faces adversity, I want her to overcome them. I want her to be able to sit down and think to herself, like, yes, this thing scares me. Yes, it makes me anxious, and I can still move through it and accomplish what I want and what I need to. So I feel like that's the place I'm at in my life, and I just want to bring you guys along. I hope you guys enjoy and follow along with the direction my channel is going in, the direction my life is going in. I hope wherever you are in the day, what? No. I hope wherever you are in the world, you have a good day or night. Did I? Girl, I literally had an outro for my other video and I forgot it. Anyways, I hope you have a good day or night wherever you are in the world, and I love you. Bye. Toodaloo. My fingers look so oddly long.